Hey guys, so welcome back. I feel like every time I start these videos, my intros are always the worst. I never know how to introduce a video, or at least I'm trying to get better at just opening up the video so I don't sound so weird or awkward on camera. But anyways, hi guys. Hi. Welcome to 2020. Can you believe it? It's 2020. I know it's kind of late. It's already pushing into February. January is pretty much out the door. But anyways, thank you for tuning in. And in this video, I really wanted to talk about something that I wish I would have known when I was much younger, or at least just better thought about, like strategizing and really planning out an idea of how to plan things, specifically how to plan goals. Before, in like other years and past years, I would always tell myself, well, what would I ideally want to happen? What would be the ideal situation that I would want to happen? And then that would be the goal. It would just be this imaginary situation. And I never really sat down and thought about the fact that there is some sort of like strategy to creating goals, especially with your time, in your life, especially since it takes up so much time and energy and resources. So this video is intended for younger self, coaching her and telling her the thought process behind actually setting a goal. So the first suggestion that I would give myself is to find a way to categorize those goals. Categorize them between long-term, short-term, or immediate, and understand where exactly they fit in as far as a timeline, because that's going to bring you so much more value, since it's going to act sort of like a map as to like where you need to plan accordingly to then make sure these dominoes get knocked down, so then the next domino could get knocked down, and that way you're that much closer to where you want to be and that much closer to fulfilling that goal. One thing that I know I have a tendency to do is make this long list of ideas that just sit there in my notebook, not being crossed off, because I feel like I'm overwhelmed with too many ideas and I don't even know which one to start, because I don't know which one is more important, since I don't know which one is urgent and which one is not. So definitely understanding where they fit in as far as a timeline, that could give you a good route to where to start. My second suggestion is for you to understand and to know which are those important goals, because then your daily activities will reflect that goal, will reflect that standard, especially if you're working between a specific timeline. And then for my third suggestion is to really get to know yourself. Like seriously, like who are you? Do you value yourself? If you were working for yourself, would you hire or promote yourself? And I feel like this self-reflection leans into mental health and taking care of your self-esteem. But all of these questions, all of this reflection will tie back into the bigger picture of you understanding what your weaknesses and what your strengths are. With that being said, once you understand that, you'll have a better time writing a stronger cover letter, along with a really strong resume. Understand this, that with every experience you go through, you reveal something new to yourself. You learn something about yourself and how you act. And that experience is completely invaluable and you should cherish it. And for my fourth suggestion, sometimes what you see is the end result of a lot of time, dedication, and perseverance. And to really enjoy the journey that you're in, no matter how boring or tedious or repetitive it seems, just appreciate that moment, because you're still making steps to achieve that goal. And no matter what, those goals are not going to happen overnight. If you just take it one step at a time and just realize that this journey will come to an end soon because you made a date for it, it will feel so much more better as you're going along with it. For my last suggestion, simplify as much as you can. Burnout is going to happen to you more often than you think, and once it does, you don't know, depending on what it is, you don't know how long it will take for you to actually get out of that hump. And so just be mindful not to overload yourself, and more importantly, not to overthink things. When you panic, you overthink. It brings on so much unnecessary stress. Sometimes things don't need a further explanation, they just are the way they are, and for the sake of peace of mind, move on. So that was it, guys. Those are my 5 suggestions. I know there's obviously way more out there. There's a lot of scholars and ancient philosophers that have a better idea, better suggestions over what you should do about planning your life, and etc., etc. But with so much information, I feel like it's hard to really filter out what's really relevant. And do you compare it by how you feel, or do you compare it by the results that it gets you as you push through life? So who really knows? It really is one of those things where it's so unique to each person, and I feel like respecting the journey along the way, like I said earlier, is invaluable. I hope this is valuable information to you, and maybe gives you a thought and an idea, or just something to think about as 2020 progresses and we move on to February, March, and May, and etc., etc. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you like this channel. Subscribe to see more, and just I guess I'll catch you in the next one. See ya. By the way, I'm also working on how to end my videos. I still don't know how to figure that out. But anyways, I will catch you in the next one.